Hi everyone, this is Suvarov, and today we will be taking a look at the Alchemy. So the Alchemy feature is opened to every player with 2,500,000 prosperity, um, but not right from the start of the kingdom. You get to wait some time. So even though you could rush your prosperity, um, you would still have to wait a little bit so that the the building is released, and then you can build it. And as soon as it is built, you can use it. And so let's see what we have. So first off, we have several options. Obviously, like all buildings, we have the exclamation point, which will let us move it or demolish it. I don't want to do that, so I'll just keep it. The green one, this is the research. And you will see that there are lots of research, and you get a new way of presenting things. You will see you have a complete tree, the way you are maybe more used to. And so here is a tree. It is divided into three main areas: the garden, the potion, and gems. The garden is basically the economical thing of the alchemy. Every day, every 8 hours, your garden will be filled with several materials, and basically the researches are used to push the efficiency of the garden, which will give you more and more things every 8 hours of better level as well. So it's very interesting to do, but it costs a lot, and those are very long research. Like on another account, I could say that when you do the level 2s, so for having level 2s, you have to clear all research level 1, then get back to here, and then you can start researching level 2s. They are very long researches. Just this one, look, it's 4 days, nearly 5 days. But then there are the helps. But when you are starting level 2s, we are talking about like 9 days sometimes. So yeah, it can be very long. Then we have the potion research. The potion research are used to get better potions. So for example, this research is used to increase the length of a potion, to add better effect to it, and it's again the time and effect. So basically, when you start a potion with no research at all, the potion are far from being interesting. But then when you have pushed the research here, the potion gets really interesting, because they will have big duration and very big effects. And in the potions you can have some combat bonuses, you can have some training, you can have lots of things, and it's completely worth it to do it. But I will only do potions once I have been researching a little bit here. And the last area of research is the gems. So the gems will, it's like, let's say in Diablo, where you have gems that you will put in your gear and you will become super powerful. Except that you just have a few you don't put it in your gear, in fact, and I will show you after where you do put them, but they will add to your stats. Basically, you can have attack or defense of every troop, +1, which is all troops, and then you can research here to unlock more slots, so that you can have more than one slot of each, which will be interesting in the end, to get the best stats possible. Also know that when you are not researching better gems, higher level gems that you can produce here, higher number of gems, all the other research are about the stats. So here it's all troop attacks, defense of all troops, then defense of the cavalry, infantry, range, priests. Then here we have the cavalry attack in the wild, infantry attack in the wild, range attack in the wild, priest heal, then cavalry attack again, infantry attack, range attack, defense for the 3, all units attack, and all units damage and all unit HP. So basically you have a huge load of fantastic research here. They just cost huge amount of time and resources that you must know, and all this research will cost you those materials here, the Midas stone, that you will acquire in 2 ways. The first way is in the garden, basically. So as soon as your garden gets leveled up enough, you will get some of them every 8 hours. And then you can have them from the daily quest and the normal quest, but specialized for alchemy features. And as you can see, you will need a lot of them. Okay, now that we have talked about the research, we can talk about the garden. So the garden is here, and don't miss a claim, otherwise you lose all the mats. It's not like the Intel quest, or you see a certain number of quests, but if you missed the previous one, they will still be here, and you can still do your quest and a new one will appear, because some are waiting that you didn't do beforehand. Here in the Alchemy Garden, if you missed a claim, well, too bad. So don't miss it if you can, and get them all. Then here we have the place where we will create potions and gems. So here is a list of gems that I can do. For now they are all level 1 because I didn't do the research to make them level 2 from the start, or even better. And we have the potions, and those are all the potions that are available to me with the basic stats that they will give. So as you can see, I can have defense and attack bonus for troops, a bonus of stamina recovery, XP potion for heroes, better resource potion. This one, I'm looking forward to it at a better level for the events where you have to get lots of resources. This will be cool. And so, how to do a gem, to make a gem, for example. So the button on which I clicked is because I created already a recipe. And so when you have done a recipe, the game will remember it and it will say, you can do this much with this recipe, so that you gain some time. But basically, you have to use the different kind of maths that will be, for example, this one is a move to the right by 2 squares. This one is 2 squares down, etc. And here what we have is we must go from the starting cup to the bottle. And basically, what works is you must start with the first square on the pot here, and then the next one must touch the arrow. You could put one here, for example, a 2 here. It would work. Or you could put one here if there was not a black square here that blocks things. And so you will add them together, and once you touch the bottle, you're done. Then you can confirm. When you can produce more than one, you click here, click Alchemy, and here we are, we got 1 gem. It's same with potion, and there is one small pack for it's cost €2. It's inside the limited packs, and you can buy it every day. And basically, it gives you those things, those golden things. They are backwards movement and are only used for this one. And so you need 2 of them to do it. And as you can see, I put the base of my arrow on the end arrow here. And so 1 here and 1 here, and then I can touch here. And so I will confirm. And this one, basically, it's a powerful potion, but it's random. You never know what you will get from it. And now we can click here. And that's where we have our gem slots. So you can see that I have 4 unlocked gem slots from the start, and I have 4 gem slots that are awaiting. Note that you could have, when you unlock them, you put what you want inside, but the red is cavalry, the blue is infantry, the orange is all troops, and the green one is range. But for example, if you want big attack for the cavalry, you could have attack and attack. For the infantry, you could have attack and defense. Things like that. You are completely free to put what you want. And so you will get your gems, and you can fuse them. You need 2 of the same level to have 1 of the higher tier level. And the basic maximum level is 6, and so you have to research in the gems area so that you can have more than 6. And so here we will fuse. By doing fuse all, basically they fuse all the ones, and so it's way quicker. So let's do it. I think you could use an elevator music while I upgrade my gems. So yeah, I did bought the pack for the gems, and there is a daily pack that you can buy. It starts at €9, and then it will reach as maximum. And you get several packs to choose for level 5 ones, and then a certain number of level 2s random. But all in all, it's a very interesting pack. Very, very interesting pack. And as I want to push my gems as much as possible, right now I try to take it quite often. Okay. And now, are you ready? Yes, I want. And so I directly fused my level 9 with a level 9 that was already inserted. So it doesn't cost you anything to remove a gem, fuse it, and put it back. And it's done automatically, so it's wonderful. Yes, I want to do it. And here we are. Then we can close this. And when you want to check your stats here, you click on Total Bonus, and you will see the total bonus that your gems are giving you. And so I'm starting to get a good return from the cavalry and the all unit attack, knowing that each of them will give all unit attack. Okay, each of those will give all unit attack, and this one will give also damage. And so let's go now to check the bags. And so we just made this one. And this one, so it will be random. Let's just use it. But basically, as you can see, we can have an expansion potion, which is a bonus to the number of troops inside a march. It's not big, but it's useful. Wisdom potion for the research, etc. Conscription is a bonus to train troops, etc., etc. And here, what did we got? Healing. Cool. That will be useful for next KVK. So I will wait for it for the next KVK. The only thing that I hope I will see when I will start the research is if the researches also boost those potions that we can do. But yeah, that was all I wanted to show you on the alchemy feature. Do not forget about it, because it's really something powerful. You will get very good return out of it. And so I highly suggest that you work on that as soon as possible. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in game. Goodbye!